to like to the point where you're like doing like people pleasing behaviors, which is also known as fawning. So it's like a trauma response to where in order to keep people around you basically people please. And we also go through a phenomenon called splitting, which is like splitting in terms of BPD is essentially is whenever we're feeling like a high sense of stress and in the world is just coming too overwhelming, or whenever we get triggered, we essentially like, again, it's like black and white thinking, black and white, all or nothing drastic thinking. So we essentially see ourselves and see other people as yeah, again, it's like I don't know if this is making sense, but yeah, you see other people as either all good or all bad, and you can imagine how that would affect like your interpersonal relationships and make you a very difficult person to deal with, essentially, because it's hard to truly feel loved or to make a relationship work or to love yourself where at your core you see like you pretty much don't see people whole, and also you don't see yourself whole, essentially. And the splitting and the two hardest things for me personally is trying to get a hold over how you try to get a hold of your relationships in terms of splitting, because I'm constantly going back and forth between how I feel about people in terms of splitting. I was constantly splitting and seeing people as black and white, honestly, due to some deep-rooted insecurities and like regarding like my own self-image and whether or not people can ever truly accept me or value me, especially these are deep-rooted feelings, like deep defense mechanisms and survival instincts that develop pretty much since childhood. Because I always have that fear of rejection, that people are only really tolerating me or never really accept me due to being, like, a lot of it has to do with my personal identity, being